Okay, let's get it.
Let's go.
What is up, everyone?
What up,
Welcome
pod?
back to another Coldest Podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
There we go.
Hey, let's go. No, stop it.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, guys.
I know. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
So
Alrighty,
yeah.
well, I'm Natalie,
I'm
Hey,
Regan.
I'm Jorja.
and today we're just gonna chit chat.
We're just gonna have a little chit chat.
Pretty much what we do every day is just chit chat.
Yeah, we
Per
love to chit
usual.
chat
Yeah.
here.
We're just yappers.
We're gonna
will
talk about.
say-
Hey, what will you say?
Let's hear
I
it.
will say, Regan brought up a really good point about
Ooh.
something. So
You want to
talk
talk
about
something?
I love that intro. But I was talking about because we always get a lot of questions about like our retail store that we had. And it takes a lot to run a retail store. So we kind of step back from that. But I was thinking like the trend that's been blowing up, like at least in the past few years, has been like pop-up locations.
Yeah, I think a pop-up shop would be so sick.
Yeah, and it's
We could
not
do
as
them
much.
in like a bunch of different like Florida cities.
Yeah, and it's
you
not as much
know?
as an investment as going into like a whole like
Yeah.
lease for a retail store and like having like full on employees for it, but just like having like
Yeah.
us like pop
And we could
up.
have it like on
right?
the beach.
No, I would so
Yeah,
work
like
so
a
that
little
like
beach.
everybody who's on the beach who's like so dehydrated can have a coldest.
Yeah.
That would
Yes.
be crazy.
We have been talking about doing like the man on the street stuff.
Yeah,
on,
I'd
like,
love
the
that.
college campus, which I think would be so lit.
It
'Cause
would be so fun.
I would love if somebody gave me a coldest bottle when I was walking on campus because
Right.
I used to
Yeah.
have a different brand and I hated it and it would melt within like an hour of my class. So if I had somebody telling me about this, I would be so happy.
I
And there's
know.
so many people on campus. Everybody has a water bottle.
Oh,
yeah.
everyone.
Oh,
So, like,
everyone
when I'm
does.
in class,
Easily
I'm like,
convince
what are you
somebody.
using?
Mhm.
Like looking at all the tumblers. Like, what do you have?
And I would so answer like questions for like a couple
Uh-huh.
a water
yeah.
bottle. Like
I've
I would
always
so
wanted to do that.
I
I'm like,
know.
why don't we have anybody on campus who does that?
I
But,
would
like,
love that.
we could be them.
We
So,
could.
hopefully that gets in the works. We do have like mics for that and stuff.
yeah,
We're
we do.
working on
And that'll
it.
be like kind of like a little pop up because we'll
Yeah.
definitely have like bottles and stuff that we'll be giving out.
Yeah, that would be cool. What bottles would you want at like the pop-up stores? Like which ones would you really want to see there?
I think we would definitely need more of like the plain ones, like the
Yep.
purple oasis and stuff like that. Because I feel like
Stealth
people
black.
our age usually like just a plain water bottle.
Yeah, where
Pink
we can
reflections.
customize it ourselves. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
they're
like
usually
the
like a
accessories
solid
too,
color.
like a couple paracords.
sure.
You know,
You
We
gotta
should
have a
already
paracord.
have them on there.
Yep.
Like, here you go.
Yeah, we
Oh, yeah,
already
hand
put it
them out
on
that
and
way.
everything. You gotta have a paracord if
no,
you have
you
a water
really
bottle.
do.
And you need, I always say the two things you need is a bottle brush and a paracord because I'm like,
Yes.
otherwise you can't clean it good and otherwise you're not going to carry it anywhere. So
Yeah.
you need those two things when you get your bottle. And I was
Definitely.
talking, I think Mandy was on the live. I think it was Mandy. She was on the live and she was like, oh, I gifted my friend one of the Love Pop. And she was like, don't worry, I gave her a paracord and a bottle brush. I was like,
There
that's
you
how you
go.
do
Yep,
it.
that's the
You know all
ultimate
of
gift.
it.
We should do like
Yeah.
gift bundles, like
Yeah.
the bottle, a bottle brush, and
That would be
paracord gift
fire.
bundle.
Like a little gift
Oh,
basket.
someone said for Mother's Day we should do a special on like the 6 ounce, but the matching like 36
that is
ounce.
cute.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
love that. Shout out! I wish I could remember their username.
Yeah, I know, I
but
always
shout out
forget.
to them for that because they said it in the live, and I was like,
That's
"That's
a
a
great
great
idea.
No,
idea."
that is a good
so we're
idea.
definitely going to be pitching that.
Every time I talk about the 6.7s, I'm always like, imagine if you have one and then your
Your little
daughter,
daughter,
or your
kid,
son has
son,
one.
yes.
And then
Oh,
you
it's
can
so
match, like, look, I
Or
matched
if you did like a
mom.
whole family, like mom, dad,
Yes.
and son,
Right?
our daughter, have
That's-
all
I
the
always
matching
say that,
bottles.
like 46 for the dad, 36
Yep.
for the mom, like 24 for like the older kid, 15 for, I don't know,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
6.7 for the toddler. Like,
Yeah, because they just want to feel included. They're like gonna forget it and stuff, you know. So you could, and they're nice because you can clip them to your own bottle. Like I've done that a couple times. So
Yeah.
you take like the carabiner that comes with the paracords and like clip them to it.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
You know,
I didn't
so
even
you
think
just
about
keep it
that.
with you
No, that is cute.
because they will get sick of carrying them around. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I know me as a kid, like I would lose it in seconds.
No,
like,
100%.
but the idea is there. The
Yeah.
idea is there, and that's what's
Yeah.
yeah, you have it at home. You can rock with it.
cute.
Sorry, we got a guest over there.
Yeah.
Every time someone walks in, I get distracted.
I know I do.
okay.
I'm-
Me and Joe were doing a pod the other day, and like everybody started leaving because it was 4:30, and he was like, "I don't know if I should like wave to everyone or if like that's gonna look weird."
Yeah, you just-
like,
yeah.
but I was waving. I was like,
Yeah, Gio and I did a podcast and Elena like was stuck outside at the door, so we got up to let her in and she like joined and said
God.
hi and stuff.
We did
so that was
one
fun.
with Elena where her DoorDasher came.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she was
gosh.
saying that. I love that. That's so funny.
I was like, he's probably so confused.
you
when
should.
he
If I
saw
was you
this.
guys, I would have had him come sit down and been like, answer some questions for our podcast.
Yeah, literally. If there
Like,
was
what
like another person here, maybe.
Yeah.
I would have been too scared.
Like
to
Joe
invite him
says,
in.
all visitors need to enter the podcast.
Yeah,
All
literally.
visitors.
No, all visitors. He was
Yeah.
saying too, like, in the chat last night, everyone was like, "Oh, like you should have like ambassadors come in and be on the pod." And I was
I
like,
would
that would be
love
so sick.
that.
I was like, if
So
we had like
amazing.
all of our ambassadors like close by,
Yeah.
we would so do it. But
Because
like,
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
we
them
don't
live
really have
far.
any. Yeah,
We
in
don't.
the area,
Mm-hmm.
they're all like in other
But
states.
sometimes they come in, like the two people who came from like Texas or something.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
now Reggie's like, I want to be on the pod. That's
yeah,
it.
I know. Reggie definitely is a diehard Coldie who would love
Need
to be on the
Reggie
pod.
I would.
That would be so
love
fun.
that. It would be hilarious.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And then I
When
was like,
Reggie-
Edward from like TikTok. We need
Yes.
Eddie
No,
on the
all of them.
live. Jeremy on the live.
Jeremy
Like
and
we're on the
Edward.
pod.
Yeah.
We need them all on the podcast.
That would be
Do you guys know
amazing.
Idaho Brian?
Yes.
He's so
Brian with
sweet.
a Y.
Yep. We got to
Mhm.
get
With
him
the Y.
on.
I love his song. It's like Brian with a Y.
It is so
Tells
good.
you why.
Georgia knows
It's
all the
so
Expedition
good.
X songs.
Oh my god, I love them. I pretty much know them all except for like Cheers and Natalie.
Oh, you mean the best one?
No, I'm just kidding. I never remember how that one goes. Like I think it's just
Cheers
because
to the queen. To the queen.
like I just
Actually, I just got a new one today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
it's
did?
called Nat for National Days.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
gotta check
What
that
was
out.
today's National Days? Tell the pod.
Okay, today's National Day was National Be Happy Day.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
National
happy.
Cold Cut Meat, like lunch
Ooh,
meat.
okay.
Interesting. They just be making random stuff up.
Oh, it's National Pancake Day.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Okay.
And
National Mulled Wine.
National Mulled Wine,
Which is
that was the
hot
last one.
wine.
It's like
I
warm
was gonna say,
wine
what
with
is mulled
seasoning.
wine?
Yeah,
You
With,
can
like,
put it in your
cinnamon
15 ounce,
and-
it'll stay hot.
it's kind of like apple cider, but wine.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know it from
Okay.
out,
Yeah,
though.
those are
Yeah,
national
that's
days.
interesting.
Happy
Very nice.
But I
Thank you
love
for
the
sharing.
song, of course.
I'm excited for the song.
The song
low-key.
was good.
I know. I'm definitely gonna listen to it. He
All
made
right.
another one from Teeth Talk.
I gotta
Oh, I
go,
saw
guys.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going on the live, so have a blast and don't have too much fun without me.
Oh,
So-
never.
No.
No.
The party
Bye-bye.
stops when you leave. Yes.
But-
Okay. Bye, Georgia. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
We're like not. We knew she was have to leave, and we're like, no, we'll roll with it.
Yeah,
It'll
we're like,
add
we just gotta keep it
authenticity
going.
to it. It will add authenticity. But speaking of like the pop up and stuff, like I think like bringing like it would be cool to bring like just a few of like the limited editions, and maybe what if we did like almost like a raffle for like a rare one or something, like
Yes.
when we know is sold out, like rather because we do the auctions and people love the auctions for like the rare bottles that are sold out. Like imagine like doing a raffle.
No, that'd be so fun. I know that Joe before has had like a pop up,
Mm-hmm.
just like a table and
Yeah.
you know, and he did a spinner and like whatever
Oh,
you landed
yeah.
on, that's what you get.
That's another good idea.
And that's good for like different sizes, but I think the raffle for it, like you come in, you grab a ticket, you
Yeah.
walk around the different, you know, like
Yeah.
little stops, and then you come back and see if you won. I think
that would
that'd
be cool.
So fun.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool.
And like even if you're like, okay, I don't understand like what I'm winning, like
Yeah.
why is this super cool?
But it's still fun
if
to
you
win
get into
things.
the lore, like,
Yeah.
you know, you'll
There
be like,
is
okay.
lore too.
You start like looking this up. You're like, what
Yeah.
is this like starry night? And then you
Mhm.
find out like people are like trying to get it for months
Yeah,
now.
like imagine if we did like a glowy jellyfish
No,
and
that'd be
someone who has
insane.
no idea what's happening wins one.
That would be insane.
That would be insane.
Like that's one that's I don't know. I couldn't imagine winning.
I
it and then,
couldn't.
like just giving it to someone that doesn't know. the
That
lore,
has
be like,
no idea.
Wait, you have to like look it up first. Like,
Yeah,
you
before
gotta
you
know.
leave, you need to understand what you have. Like you need to
This is
understand what you have.
powerful.
No, it is. Yeah. And I'd love to see like we were talking about like different products like we could make besides like the water bottles.
Ooh, okay.
And someone said like insulated like lipstick holders, like
Mm-hmm.
lip gloss or chapstick holders, like
Ooh, so then like when you're in the hot, it doesn't
Yeah.
melt. That's actually perfect. That would be a good one.
I know. And they could like clip to your water bottle,
That's
like a mini.
cute.
Like that would be so cool. So Dave and Joe got to get into the
mini.
engineering. Yeah, like a mini version.
Like an actual like you pop off the lid and pop in your chapstick.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's a great idea.
I like that
Wow.
idea. I just think people always ask for coolers, like to have a
Coolers,
coldest
I think would
cooler.
be such a cool idea.
Mm-mm.
But it would be the only thing I'm thinking of logically it would be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You know, it
If
had
it's
to
like
be on
if we
wheels.
do it like the triple
It had
insulated
to
way,
be-
yeah.
But that would be pretty sick. Like think about a beach day. You have your tumblers, you
Yeah.
have your cooler. You're good to go.
Joe and I actually went on a run together.
Okay.
And like we did a 2-mile run together because we're neighbors.
Dang.
So we did a 2-mile run
Wow.
together, and we were both sad because like we didn't want to run with our like water bottles, so we
I
didn't
was
bring
gonna
them.
ask.
And I said, you know, we should do like a hydro backpacks. Like, have you ever seen the
Ooh,
backpacks that have like
yes.
little straws so when you're running you could sip from them? I said we have to make one of those.
That's a great idea.
Imagine
I would have
that.
never thought of that.
I know. So
Wait,
we
that
got
is
it. That
perfect.
was one thing I had, especially because like we do lean towards like athletes with like the coldest bottles. You know, if you're on the sidelines, you know, leaving your water bottle there, it's gonna stay triple insulated. It's gonna stay cold for the whole game. So imagine like
Then you
that.
could run and
Yeah.
have your, dang, that's a great idea.
Because that's what we were
actually.
sad about, is that we didn't have our water with us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did you grab your tumbler? But that idea is amazing.
Right? That's what I thought. Because that would be
Wow.
so better than like, because it's a bulky, they are bulky water bottles, but they're perfect like for everyday use. But then when you need to do like a run,
Yeah.
you don't want to
no, I
run
couldn't
with it.
imagine running with it. The only like I'll go on. I don't run. But
Yeah.
I'll go on long walks and I use the coldest backpack.
Yes.
Because then I'm like, every time I go on a walk, I walk my dog. Like I'm like, okay, let's
Yeah.
both go for a long walk.
I know. Like if you're going out, you might as well.
Right. So I'll grab a coldest backpack and just have it so it's hands free. So I don't even got to worry about it.
Yeah, and you could put like your little doggy bags in it too.
I always put some treats, some doggy bags, and then I just put like my AirPods in my phone.
That's
And that's
amazing.
everything. But running with that, I couldn't. So that's a great
know.
idea with the backpack.
No, definitely. And my dad like mountain bikes, and so he uses like one, so it would be good for that too. Because like sometimes you don't trust like the bike.
Oh, I
You
wouldn't.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you just have it on you.
Mhm.
And it's like one of those things you don't really feel anyways, I feel like. I mean, like once
Yeah.
you get used to it, it's just there.
Yeah. And it's almost like people run with like weighted vests all the time. So like it's
True.
almost like, imagine if we put spots for you to add like weight to
That's
it
pretty
too.
cool.
So it could
Uh-huh.
also like dual as a weighted vest.
Dang, I like this idea.
I know
That's
we're cooking
good.
something
You're-
up.
You're
Yeah.
cooking up.
Well, sometimes it's nice to just like, you know, talk. And when you get talking, you like
Then you're
the
like, oh,
ideas
this
start
too, this
flowing.
too.
Let's do this. Let's do that. But
Oh,
yeah, I definitely think the pop-ups would be cool. Like going to like FGU or whatever you call it. I'm still learning
That's
like
okay.
all the college.
FGCU.
Yes, thank you. FGCU.
It's okay.
But yeah, going there would be so cool.
It would be so cool.
Like interviewing different people and stuff and just asking them like what they love or hate about their water bottle. And then obviously being like, well, this one's better. Because we just know it's the best.
It's so true though. Everyone has a tumbler. Everyone.
yeah.
Like, when you're walking around, everyone has a different
No,
kind,
yeah.
you know? So
Even same thing at Central. Like everyone had a water bottle.
you're not going to walk all the way to campus, especially here in Florida. Like it's super hot.
Yeah.
And I bet like it gets hot there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're not walking with no water.
Yeah,
So then you have to
exactly.
stop and get something. It's just not worth it. So that would be super fun.
I know. I would love to do that too.
Right?
And imagine like all of us there on like a campus.
It would
Like
be
it would be
so
such a fun
fun.
day. We definitely have to do that one day. It would
We
be
have
so
to.
fun.
And then eventually like the pop-ups, I think that'd be so fun. I would totally work
I know.
a pop-up.
I would so do a
Like,
pop up.
Guys, all the Coldies pop up
Yep.
this day at this
Yep.
time. Oh my gosh.
It'd be
It'd
so fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just don't know like if we would go like just around Florida, obviously we'd start there, but it would be so fun to also like all travel
road trip,
together.
take,
Like
a
imagine,
van,
yes.
like a camper or something.
We have a coldest van. We
We
could just
do.
all pile into the van.
Right.
That would be so
Oh
fun.
my gosh, like road trip up to Connecticut. we're going back.
That would be a long one.
Yeah,
that would be a
no, I
long
know.
one.
I
But
couldn't.
definitely, I don't know if I told my mom, I was like, I'm never doing it again.
Yeah.
I did it 4 times in 1 year. I was like, oh, that's enough for me. I'm done.
I was thinking about driving up, like just on a little like road trip to
Mhm.
I don't know, Tennessee, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, just in Florida alone, it's 5 hours.
I know.
Like, do I want to drive 5 hours to leave Florida?
That's like the
not
worst
really.
part of like the trip because it's like a 20-hour drive and then finally you're crossing the border into Florida. You're like, oh my God, I made it. And then you look and you're like 5 hours.
It's
What do you
insane.
mean?
It's like I don't want to take any road trips now.
I know.
Because half the time I'm in Florida still. That's ridiculous.
I know. But our water bottles are like, I wish I had one for the drive because it would have made life so much easier. Because like our water was warm in like seconds. And then it also like neither of our bottles fit in like the cup holder because we didn't have the coldest bottles. So like they were just like constantly hitting our feet because like we would just put them on the floor and they would roll around and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then we'd lose it because we had all our stuff in the car. Because when you road trip, you have all your snacks with you, blankets, pillows. Yep.
All covered. Yeah.
Yep. So I definitely would have loved to have one of those. Maybe I'd do the road trip again that I have a coldest bottle.
Yeah, I not recently, but a couple months ago, me and like a ton of my friends went on a little road trip just here in Florida, but it was maybe 4 hours, and I had 2 46-ounce tumblers with me, and I had them in the cup holder, and everyone was like, do you have water? And I'm like, okay, yeah, try it. And it was so cold. I was just like flexing on them.
I love that.
Like, by the way, it fits in my cup holder. It's staying cold.
I love giving like the pitch. Like pitch.
Me too.
Like,
I was so excited.
Like I got my boyfriend and my roommate a water bottle, obviously from the Coldest. And they like asked me about them and I was like, oh, here we go. And I just went into the pitch, like the whole 36 hours cold, 13 hours hot, you know, triple insulated,
everything,
stainless steel, no microplastics, like the whole,
they got to know
the whole
all
9
of it.
yards. Yep.
Right. No, I'm the same way. My boyfriend will have his and everyone's like, what is that?
Yep.
I'm just like, let me tell you.
Hold on. Out of my way.
I got this. And I just give him the whole rundown. Like, hey, if you ever see
and
one,
he's a blue collar boy, so I bet he's like working long days and stuff. So it's nice to have a water.
About getting a gallon for him.
Oh yeah,
he's always in the sun. You know?
That would be perfect.
Right? Yeah, actually, one of his like coworkers were like, I need to get one. And I'm like, yeah, get one. Like 46 ounces is perfect. And 100%. They got one. And I was like, it's so fun to like tell people about a good
and I've
water
never
bottle.
I have checked out other people's water bottles, but once you start working here, you are looking at people's water bottles. Like I'm constantly seeing what people are drinking out of and stuff. Like at the gym is like I'm like stalking people's water bottles because I'm just like, what is that? Why do you have that? You know?
Yeah. Sometimes I want to go up to people and be like, hey, like, have you ever heard of it? But I'm
I can't be that crazy of a person. Like I don't want to bother them, but I do want them to know how good it is.
Right.
And Coldies do that. Like they'll be out in the world, like
I need that.
Telling people about the bottles and stuff, which I love. Like we had one girl, I think it was Christy Coldie or something. She was on a cruise and she was like, I told everyone the whole staff wants some. Like I was like, that's so funny.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, one time I was at a store and I saw someone have a Coldest bottle.
Really?
It was like my first month working here.
Really?
So I was like, oh my gosh. And I wanted to like go up and be like, I like your bottle, you know?
Yeah.
But I got
That's the Coldest bottle, right? Yeah.
I didn't.
I've yet to see my like have my moment of an out in the wild like Coldie experience.
The water park around here, everyone has one.
Really?
Yeah. They have the sports bottles. But I remember last time I went, I saw like 4 different like workers, you know, like the slide
I wonder if they
operators.
did like, because we do for companies, like we'll do like a bulk order and stuff, and sometimes even engrave like company logos. So like,
it's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Right? Imagine getting that as a gift.
They're such good gifts.
No. And then I don't know. I couldn't even imagine like getting that as a gift. Like not knowing what Coldest is. I'd just be amazed.
It was funny because my family always does Secret Santa. And my dad was like, oh, I wonder who what your person's going to get. And I'm like, I know. I wonder what. But they do just and it makes me feel good because like I know it's such a good quality. And then also like you get 3 different lids in it too. So I don't know, it just feels elite, you know?
No, yeah. I couldn't promote a product that it truly isn't good. Yeah. Like it's such a, like you don't think about water bottles a lot.
No.
But when you do have one that works so well, you're constantly like, you're drinking more water. You're just having it with you. It just like,
I've never been so hydrated.
No,
like I've never been so hydrated in my life.
I finished my 2 full bottles earlier today. And I was like, dang, like I'm drinking a lot of water. And it also makes you feel good about yourself because you're like realizing how much more water you're drinking.
I feel like my skin is clearer. I feel like my hair is growing more. Okay. Like I just feel all around like a better person. I really do.
Yeah. And then gifting that to someone and being like, trust, then they're like, I love it. I'm like, I knew you were going to.
And it's nice to like work for a company that like is real. Like, you know, like we aren't like lying about the quality or it being leak proof or that it fits in cup holders, you know, like. And that's what I was like worried about at first because I didn't know about the bunker. So I was like, wait, it does leak. Like I'm going to have to like lie to people. And then I realized I was just using it wrong. And I was like, oh, wait, no, we are telling the truth.
That happened to me too.
Yeah.
My first day, I was like, I used a straw lid and it was like leaking. And I'm like, oh, what?
What?
But then I put the, like,
Yeah.
Joe told me, like, push
The
the bunker
bunker,
down.
yep.
And I did. And then I was drinking it with the bunker down. I'm like, I can't drink water now. And then he's like, no, this is how you do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
And
see?
it makes so much sense in hindsight. Like, it's so
Right,
much
like, you're like,
sense and
obvious.
so easy. But it is funny that we all
At
had that
first.
moment.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you're on live, like, oh, it's leak proof, and it leaks, and you're like, and it's like,
Yeah.
and then the whole chat like knows more than you do. So they're like, oh, the bunker, you have to do the bunker. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah,
Having
we've
like
all
a
been
little
there.
mishap on live is bad.
Yeah.
Or showing the drop by accident on live.
Did we talk about them? So it was stung by a bee.
Okay.
And I was wrapping it, or I was like packing it, and it said the little, like it fell over on the side. And I
Oh
flipped
my
it back
gosh.
over really, really fast, you know? Meanwhile, like Joe will be sitting there flipping through the cameras. It's full on like the Packers just
Yeah.
packing it.
No,
But I'm
no.
like, I freak out, right? And someone screenshotted it and was trying to sell the
I
screenshot.
heard about this actually. Like, Coldies, it's a secret. Keep it for
it's-
Thursday.
I know, but that's how you know they're not like real diehard
Yeah.
Coldies, because the
just-
real diehard Coldies, like if it's
They're like, we'll
if
wait.
it's leaked, they tell us like
Yeah,
instantly.
they're
They're
like,
like,
"Oh, look at this."
guys, you have that right now. It's online. You have to get it, and we like deal with it. But it's like that's how you know
And
they're
that's
not
happened
diehard.
before. Like, I know one time, not to throw anyone under the bus, but Gio.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
kidding. No, but he made a TikTok, and at the time, our setup is always changing, so it's always different.
Constantly.
But at the time,
Like
we
now
had,
we're doing podcasts.
right. Just give it a little bit. And
Yeah.
we'll be
doing something else. Yeah. We'll be on college campuses interviewing next.
We will. That's our next thing. But there was like a shelf of a ton of different tumblers, and it's like there's no way he could have known. I
Yeah.
had no idea. I
Yeah.
made videos in front of it too. I just didn't post mine yet.
Yep.
And he posted his video, and there was like a new drop that was coming out that week
Oh,
behind
God.
him, but it was like behind him behind a tumbler.
And of course someone's
somehow the Coldies found it, and they like screenshotted it, and they immediately like sent it to me. You know, they're like, go
Yeah.
look, like go. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I took the video down, but I was like, how did you guys?
How did you see
First,
that?
how did you see it? But also, thank you for saving us.
Yeah, thanks for letting us
'Cause they were
know.
like,
But also, like,
immediately.
God,
Like,
you're
wow,
really
how?
in it. Yeah.
Like, you guys are good.
And it's funny because they definitely were like zooming in to look and see if they noticed any different bottles or bottles they haven't seen before. But then to also like have the courtesy to be like, hey, like,
No, it's amazing.
This
It's
is
like,
there.
That's how you know, like, they're like,
yeah. And that's
they
what I
just
say all
love
the time.
Coldest.
Our community is awesome.
they are. They're the best.
We have such a good community, and like no other brand has that. Like, yeah, there's people that love a brand, but like we have die hard.
We had like a family. We
Yeah.
have a family here.
I
And
know.
it's just so amazing. I love all you guys.
I know.
Thank you so
I know.
much.
You guys are so awesome. And I
feel-
said like the only reason I picked things up so fast was because the community was so helpful.
They answer. Sometimes I'm like, okay, like, I don't know. And then
Yeah.
immediately they start answering my question. And I'm like, thank you guys. Like, there's the answer. You know?
Yeah, I'll always be like, oh, I don't know the answer to that, but give chat like 30 seconds and they'll tell you. You know.
Literally, that's funny. It's so true. It's so
Yeah,
true. They're
because
so
I've
good.
never like haven't been like a person that like shops on like TikTok and stuff. So they'll ask like certain questions and I'm like, I should just like buy something random on
Just
TikTok
to
just so I
see.
can see the consumer experience. But chat's instantly like,
No.
nope, this is it, this is that, this is this.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, is that right, chat? And they're like,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
yep,
like,
yep,
okay,
yep.
thank you guys.
They're like, no, you
I'll
got it
fact
right.
check with them. I'm like,
I
right?
know, and I trust them with my life because they're always right.
They're so good.
I
Amazing.
don't think I've had anyone answer a question and been like wrong.
No, me neither.
Like I answer them wrong all the time.
Yeah.
But chat does not.
No, they know their stuff.
They do.
They train us.
And they
teach
really
us.
do. They do.
They train us. They
Like I had
teach
a
us.
great team of like actual people training me, but then the chat on top of it too.
No,
Like
honestly,
you're set
that's
up
what
for
really-
success.
Yeah, when you're here, the best way to learn is like to do it.
Yeah.
And with the chat just being like, here.
Yep.
You're just golden.
Yeah.
Like that's the
It
best
is really
training
nice.
for real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, it is really good.
Alrighty.
I was
well,
gonna say I think we've yapped long and hard. I
so
think it's
too.
time to go help out with the live. But thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you,
Tune in for the
guys.
next one. I'm really enjoying the podcast. Like
I'm
I'm
having
glad
so
they're
much
liking
fun.
them because I don't want to stop doing them.
Yes. Comment down below. What's a good comment? Ooh, comment what tumbler you would take to a pop up. If
Yes.
you can only take one, what tumbler are you taking?
Yep.
Let us know in the comments.
And
Yeah.
also, like, if you guys have any questions at all, like,
Oh,
comment
yeah.
them. I know you can comment on Spotify and on YouTube, obviously, comment and let us know because we are
wanna
looking
talk
to
about what you wanna
respond to
talk
things,
about.
you know? Exactly. Yeah. So tune in next time. Maybe your questions will be getting answered.
We'll see you then.
See you later,
Bye.
Coldies.
Stay
Bye.
cold.
Stay cold.